Another terror attack in the West, and Islam is celebrating and laughing. Welcome, fellow infidels. I'm Gadi Adelman from America Akbar Radio. Just like after 9/11, after Brussels, and every attack in between, Muslims worldwide were celebrating the terrorists as heroes, dancing in the streets and passing out candy, from Gaza to the West Bank, Pakistan, and yes, even in Brussels, as was admitted by the Belgian Deputy Prime Minister, Jan Jambon, who said, in the days following the terrorist attacks in Brussels, street celebrations broke out in several places in Belgium. Well, now, after the Orlando terror attack, the Muslims are doing more than celebrating. They're laughing at the United States. And why are they laughing at us? Because we are moving their goals further forward than they had ever hoped. The U.S. media and the Obama administration have not only managed to shove the fact that this was a terror attack under the proverbial prayer rug, but now it has become an issue of disarming the civilian population. As Rahm Emanuel once said, you never let a serious crisis go to waste. And what I mean by that, it's an opportunity to do things you think you could not do before. This week, 4 gun control bills are set to receive a vote on the Senate floor, as the demand for gun control legislation reaches new heights in the aftermath of Orlando. So it seems that although the terrorist Omar Mateen doesn't speak for all Muslims, somehow he does speak for all gun owners. What's more disturbing is that 2 of the bills were sponsored by Republicans, while 2 were backed by Democrats. As I said in my previous video that I made the morning after the Orlando terror attack, this isn't a gun issue, this isn't a hate crime, this is an ideology, this is Islamic terrorism, period. The Muslim Brotherhood's strategic plan for North America was a closely held secret until 2004, when the FBI discovered it during a raid in a house in Annandale, Virginia. Agents discovered internal Muslim Brotherhood documents, including the strategic plan titled An Explanatory Memorandum on the General Strategic Goal for the Group. The plan establishes the mission of the Muslim Brotherhood in North America by stating, the process of settlement is a civilization jihadist process with all the word means. The Ikhwan, Muslim Brotherhood, must understand that their work in America is a kind of grand jihad in eliminating and destroying the Western civilization from within and sabotaging its miserable house by their hands and the hands of the believers so that it is eliminated and God's religion is made victorious over all other religions. Here are the Muslim Brotherhood's 14 points to conquering North America. Expanding the Muslim presence by birth rate, immigration, and refusal to assimilate. Occupying and expanding domination of physical spaces. Ensuring the Muslim community knows and follows Muslim Brotherhood doctrine. Controlling the language we use in describing the enemy. Ensuring that we do not study their doctrine, Sharia. Co-opting key leadership. Forcing compliance with Sharia at local levels, fighting all counterterrorism efforts, subverting religious organizations, employing lawfare, the offensive use of lawsuits and threats of lawsuits, claiming victimization, demanding accommodations, condemning slander against Islam, subverting the U.S. education system, in particular, infiltrating and dominating U.S. Middle East studies programs, demanding the right to practice Sharia in segregated Muslim enclaves, demanding recognition of Sharia in non-Muslim spheres, confronting and denouncing Western society, laws, and traditions, and demanding that Sharia replace Western law. Note that many of the foregoing techniques entail, in one way or another, influencing and neutralizing the American government at all levels. Think about how many of these 14 points have been accomplished or are still being carried out. But do you know what was missing from that list? Disarming the infidels, so that when the time is right, they can carry out their overall mission. Yes, we are being laughed at.